Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Fates. Our journey begins apparently. Thank you for joining me.
All right.
That's right. He seems like the forgiving type. So we get to apologize for actions in the last episode. I see we're going for the pity angle.
Father?
Whatever it is, he's obviously having a wonderful time in there.
Sorry. Well...
We want you to not execute us for treason?
Yes.
I wonder what he was doing in there. All by himself. He doesn't want to be all by himself.
Oh no!
No, be quiet right now. I wonder what that symbol on the ceiling means. Yeah, it's another assassination. More prisoners. Really? Go check out a building?
Yes.
Boy, I hope it's in really good shape.
This could be trouble.
It'll be fine. It's just an abandoned fortress. What could be going on there during a time of war? Yeah, it's interesting the amount of fear the children have. I mean, he's obviously terrible, but something's gone amiss for them to have developed different consciences than their father. That's right, he messed up his collar.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Well, if there's one person we can trust, it's an advisor named Iago.
Let me explain.
Oh, we wouldn't want to fail the spirit of it. Alright.
Understood.
Shouldn't we send someone else to try checking out a different fort as a control? If we really want to do it right.
Father?
Yeah, this trustworthy looking fellow. My assistant Hans. I use him to kill all of my children.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, he seems fine. when I was on the beat. Oh, good. I'm glad he's not a slouch in a fight. That will help us. Welcome to the map. It's a bit more photographic in nature than the one in Awakening, if you're one of the 8 trillion people who played that. Well, at least there's a natural boundary.
Of course.
Yay! I'm gonna bet that some sort of ancient cataclysm caused it. Then I suppose it's good we're walking. How nice of Dad to send us this way.
I see.
My.
That's right, she doesn't know to be afraid. Good news, everyone. It's a test to see if we're worthy. Are we at war or do we have a treaty? I'm a little unsure.
Well, how irksome.
Complete the mission. Yeah, that'll go well.
Of course. What?
Kill the red shirt. Yay! War!
Why? What was that?
Well, if it's gonna be name calling, I guess we have to slaughter all these people.
Charge!
Alright. First thing we gotta do before we seize the building. Don't worry about that. We may have to employ this. Yeah. You've got me. It's gonna be fine. We gotta survey the map real quick and find ourselves some dragon veins. The other thing that's noteworthy is there's a fortress. You get some bonuses, and you will regenerate HP at the start of every time you get a round. Only your turn, though. The other thing we want to do, turn on that and do a quick survey of the sorts of units we've got. This is a paired unit. If you can, we'll zoom in so you can see the two of them standing together. And they're fortifying a fortress. So we're going to want to take them out in one turn, and this is just going to be a huge pain to deal with. Going across a bridge is probably our best bet, although we might aggro that group down there. Hans is probably going to charge in. It doesn't look like he's... I mean, he's a heavy hitter. Super vulnerable to magic, but there isn't really any risk associated with that right now. And we can't control him. Oh yeah, and in battle you can make a battle save. So we've saved now the status we've got in this battle so far, so that's nice. I think that's a casual only feature. Or I guess in Phoenix mode you can probably do it too. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to assess how far Jacob can move forward, and then we're going to try to have Corrin take point. We'll see how this goes.
This steadfast. Allow me.
They're not too strong, which is
How did
nice.
you do that?
Okay, we're home free on these guys. Conveniently, they're chumps.
Thank you.
Since they both attacked, they are involved in the battle and they get experience points. If they're paired up but only one lands a hit, then they're the only one that gets experience. Yeah, it's a death trap, actually. Oh, I'm already on it. I have a feeling Hans isn't going to be around much longer, though. We have access to that fortress as a nice healing, option. Oh, have a nice life. "22% accuracy is not great. And I'm willing to go on the record with saying that. Let me hear you say roar!
What?
You're dealing with serious business. Okay, we're just gonna have him there to guard. We're gonna let Hans die because screw him. And his foul mouth. Yeah, good for you, Hans. Okay, we could cross this bridge. I'm a little nervous about this group as well. I don't want them to flank me. So we're actually going to take a little bit... Yeah, we're going to take a little bit more time. It's not a super difficult mission, but it's Fire Emblem. You always need to be prudent. Okay. They're going to be able to charge me now. So we're just going to set up a more defensible formation.
Allow me to join you. Allow me.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, that guy's got a little bit more firepower because he was able to do damage to Gunter, who's got some decent stats. Defensive 10, that's pretty serious business at this point. Interesting characteristic about bows is they can only attack at range 2. There's going to be some exceptions, but we can sneak up to point blank range and just cut them down.
You have my support. Need a hand.
How did you do that?
We kind of did most of the work, actually.
This is my chance!
I'd really like to see our strength increase. We've had 4 levels without that happening. Not that I'm freaking out or anything.
I'll protect you.
Huh.
Success, everybody.
This will do.
There we go. Rating 64. He's a fantastic butler. I mean, 49's not too bad either, but... It's kind of tempting to... he won't get to us. We should be in the clear. Enemies usually won't rush you until you're in their area of reach. Like, they want you to make the first move, basically. Don't want to get too spread out here. Sometimes you can't move as fast over certain types of terrain as well. So I'm a little concerned we might have... yeah, this waste terrain might be a bit slower. we might be dealing with a pretty severe bottleneck. Who knows? And some terrain encumbrances are actually much worse for mounted units. They're generally faster, but not universally faster.
Don't give up.
Yeah, you can see the terrain causing me problems already. We could have him heal. We're not going to.
I'm here to
A
help.
lot of the equipment we have so far on our forces is going to be really familiar to anyone who's played, sorry, just adjusting my chair, a Fire Emblem game before. If you take a look at the Hoshiden equipment, a lot of it's kind of unique to this one, or semi-unique. Okay, we can make this happen.
Remain focused. Watch out!
Man, the Corrin show. I'm really glad I went with the speed boost. And I don't think we're quite at the point where we're going to want to lighten up. Oh, he can't quite get the kill because he doesn't have the matchup. Archer can't counterattack because it's point blank range. It's just delightful. Also, sometimes there's treasures on the map. You usually see them as little sparkly tiles. Looks like we're home free on this one. It's not unusual for there to be 2 on a map. Don't have a super optimal way of targeting this guy. Okay, we're going to be able to get 2 attacks on the person in the fortress, and Jacob will be able to back up both of them. Just trying to maximize the number of attacks we can get with adjacency bonuses, basically.
This should be simple.
The supports are nullifying each other, apparently.
You must go.
There you go. Because he's got a support there, too. And Death Blow for Corrin. It's a pretty popular band.
I'll earn some.
That went well.
Give yourself 100 Get Dave points for that reference. I'm proud of it.
Be steadfast.
Go, Gunter!
May I?
I'd say we got the best of that exchange.
Stiff upper lip.
I've gotten careless.
It's alright, permadeath's turned off. So, if we were playing with permadeath on, we either would have disengaged or made sure everyone was at 100% HP going into that. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that too much. We'll have Corrin go first. 74 and 80%. We should be able to take the fortress.
You have my support.
There we are.
Phew.
Come on, strength.
Yes.
Now we're talking. That's a fantastic level up. Rating? Feeling pretty good about that. So, the support character in this one does less damage as well. I don't believe that's how it worked in Awakening, but support is a bit more easy to do in this
We rely on you.
iteration of Fire Emblem. We'll let Jacob get the kill because I want his level to stay roughly on par with Corrin's.
Here I am.
I could do no less.
And they're getting along just fine. Feel bad about Gunter, but he's fine. The simplest solution is probably for us to not cross all of these woods. That heavily wooded area is no joke. You can see by entering his attack range, we drew him out, but nothing to worry about here. She can't move past him. And Corrin can probably take the boss one-on-one. But we're not going to try it. Delightful. We've had pretty good luck on the level up so far. I'm very pleased with that. On last time I played this game, it was not so good. Okay, we get a support attack in here because he's in range, therefore his support can help. He's gonna get debuffed, but we should be fine. Do you realize?
Ready for this? Need a hand?
So the question is whether or not we can finish him off in this turn. We could be 1 HP short. Nope. Forget what I was saying. We might miss, actually. Nope. The dice land the way they should. It's over too soon. There's another 50 get Dave points. I told you we'd wake you up when it was over.
We have trouble.
Ooh! Hey! Yeah, so a lot of the time, especially at fortresses, enemy reinforcements will appear. These are food. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to seize the fortress. I mentioned prior that flying units are super vulnerable to arrows. We don't have any way of taking advantage of that right now.
You may rely on me.
Oh, throw your life away.
This will do.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you can see even with a kill, we didn't get a ton of experience points because the differential is so high. A unit with a rating of 29 is around the worst you are going to see in the entire game. Alright. Complete victory. A lot of the time, if there's buildings on your map as well, you can visit them and they'll give you candy or money. I've had some good stats. I'm Blinky.
Die. I won't allow it.
Oh,
Just in the nick of time.
I did really well. I routed the enemy. Hey, the whole family's here.
Devil's own luck.
I feel like I could take this guy.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh,
I'm totally fine.
not to worry.
She went crazy. She's a Wyvern Rider. As you can see, she's got a mount. If we'd picked the Dragon class, we would have ended up as a Wyvern Rider, I think. But then you're bringing the vulnerability to arrows, so...
Sizo.
Our status is time to run. Cheese it!
Yes.
Oh, Lord Ryoma is no joke.
I see.
Yeah, it looks great. Run away! We make our honorable retreat.
Oh.
Oh. Why are you acting all funny?
Don't worry, you won't have to stand there much longer.
Oh. Hans.
What?
Whoa. Gunter, no. Okay, you can take him easily, Corrin. Into the bottomless cavern? Yes. At the bottom? I'm sure in Japan that line was different. T-1000, activate. Some men just like to watch the world burn. Remember what Rinka said about you learning? About some harsh realities?
What was that?
The king wants a fight. Oh. Good, we've got a cursed sword. It appears it tried to kill us. Well, everybody, welcome to the end.
Dragons, grant me strength.
This is gonna be one of the weirder things. We're just gonna have to palate it, and we'll get over it. Well, it's been a dragon the whole time. At least they're getting the Deus Ex Machina out of the way early on. It was not a bird, and now we know why Lilith was so loyal to Corrin. She's perma-dragon. It's a bit of a weird explanation for how we are going to have access to a core feature of the game. You probably died. Man, I just remembered I was falling into an infinite black, and now I'm just suddenly at peace and surrounded by light. And cherry blossoms.
Well,
You've come to a magical kingdom. We have a castle. Don't worry about this astral plane stuff. The straight dope, keeping it 100, is that you have a castle. And we can make our own buildings here. So we can do what we need. We could spend all our days here, wasting away.
I'm so sorry.
Kind of weird. That got a little creepy. I guess Corrin's almost like its mother, though. Or her mother.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's right, we gotta go back. Oh, and our siblings already left. Well, what could go wrong?
Understood.
And back we go. It's nice to be wanted.
Yeah.
Looked like it was Rinka. Alright, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. I'm sure everything's fine.